She said she wanted the truth. We were sitting on the couch. It was late. The TV was on, but muted. One of those nights where everything felt a little off. She looked at me and said, "Be honest with me. Is there anything you've never told me?" I laughed nervously. What kind of question is that? She didn't smile. I'm serious. I should have lied. I should have said no. But I'd spent our whole marriage trying to be the kind of man who didn't lie. So I said, "There's one thing." And that's where it started. Her face didn't flinch, but I saw her breath catch. Like she already knew she was about to regret asking. The thing I never said. It wasn't cheating. It wasn't criminal. It was something smaller, and somehow worse. The truth was, for the first year of our relationship, I wasn't sure about her. Not completely. I had feelings for someone else. A friend. Someone I never acted on but thought about. I told her that. I told her the name. The timeline. That it passed. That I chose her. I thought the honesty would matter. But the silence that followed, it was brutal. Her jaw was tight. Her eyes stayed dry. But I could feel her pulling back from me. Not physically. Something deeper. Like a string being cut. She changed. After that night, something in her shifted. She said she appreciated the honesty. But her eyes stopped landing on me the same way. She pulled away just slightly when I touched her. Laughed a little less. Asked fewer questions. She said she was fine. But everything in the room disagreed. I tried to make up for it. Flowers. Dinner. Compliments. But the damage wasn't to her ego. It was to her certainty. And you can't buy that back. She started doing her makeup again. But not for me. Her phone had new passwords. I told myself I trusted her. But I was watching us crack in places I didn't know existed. The friend. She looked her up. Of course she did. Found her on Instagram. Saw the photos. Probably compared herself to every single one. One night she asked, "Do you still think about her?" I said no. That was true. But it didn't help. Because now, I wasn't the man she thought I was. I was someone who once wanted someone else more. Even if only briefly. And that was enough to unseat everything. She unfollowed old friends. Started sleeping facing the wall. The distance. We stopped having sex. We stopped talking at dinner. She worked late more often. Stayed at her sister's on weekends. Said she needed space. I tried to fix it. Suggested therapy. She said no. I asked what she needed. She said, "I don't know. I just don't feel safe anymore." And that's what gutted me. Because I hadn't cheated. I hadn't lied. But somehow, my truth made her feel unsafe. I started questioning everything I'd ever shared. How much is too much? Where's the line between honesty and cruelty? I didn't have answers. Only echoes. The day she left. It was a Tuesday. I came home from work. The bedroom was clean. The closet was half empty. She left a note. Just one line. "You should have lied." That was it. No goodbye. No last fight. Just a final verdict. Like she was the judge, the jury, and the sentence. I sat down on the bed and held the note for a long time. Then I folded it and put it in my wallet. It's still there. What I should have done. I replay that night in my head all the time. What if I'd said no? What if I'd told her she was the only one? Always. Would we still be together? Maybe. But it wouldn't have been the truth. And maybe that's the irony. She asked for honesty. I gave it. And I still lost her. So now I live in the space between what's true and what's smart. And I still don't know which one makes you a better man. Because the truth, it didn't set me free. It just set her running. And left me sitting with my honesty like it was a weapon I hadn't meant to draw.